Wolfy-Chan, and this video is just me asking a simple question. What's up with the end of this fall anime? So I'm getting back into the swing of things. I'm watching more videos. I'm watching the endings of a lot of my favorite anime. A lot of them. And I noticed that a lot of them are setting up for a season 2 that I don't know if they're going to get, but they all have something very strangely in common. Let me just. The sunlight will get in the camera. But it's one simple question. The ending isn't satisfying. There's not a really good end to this series, or what the snap. So I've slowly realized through watching my anime that a lot of them this fall, or end of fall, beginning of winter, or end of summer into fall animes seem to give me the finger a bit. What do I mean by that? It seems like a lot of the endings or semi-endings of an anime just fall flat. Good example would be Gamers. I recently finished Gamers and there wasn't any resolution. It was just like they're all over the map and all that stuff, and there isn't a, well, we really like each other, let's still be a couple. They all think something's happening with the other, and the other's doing something that I don't get it. And then the very last episode that I saw, which I think is setting up for the next season, is that they go into a hot springs and, like, yeah. Knights and Magic is kind of, Sayuki Reloaded, Blast, kind of set me on a course that I thought this was kind of, like, this is gonna tell me more of the story and maybe get to the end. No, they're still on the journey to the west. And basically, truthfully, I really like this series. Really do. Love the characters, love all that stuff. Here's the problem. They basically just hit the restart button. And you could have skipped this whole season because the last episode was the exact same as the first episode. Exact same. I guess the only difference is that they're a little more banged up. They're still tired. This is still a long journey. Ah! Like, I do not like when an anime just resets. Or like, okay, so, this is what happened in season 1. It mimics the first and last episode. Like, truthfully, yeah, all that stuff could have happened and all that. And yeah, they could have gone on the journey afterwards. But can they take a break from killing demons? Can it be something new? Like, it wasn't a horde of demons. It was a horde of female demons. Like, oh no, we're gonna have to fight these different, like something. It's just, don't mimic the first episode and then assume that I'm going to love it. Really. So, what's going on? Why is anime doing this? Is it really just a reset? That it's just they're going to make a second season and you'll really get it? Or is it just they're trying to get something out of it that, like, you need this episode? No. You don't need a beach, hot spring, water-infused episode. Okay, next series that also has, at the end, a beach scene. I can't remember fully what the anime is, but it's like in another world with my smartphone. It's got an interesting story. The premise is just a harem and this guy that... It's kind of like SAO, but if the guy was more genuine, like, he knows he's overpowered. He understands, but he wants to do more good for the people around him and for the country. And, that's what leads to his harem. But it's like you got to the end of it to get more people. to get more girls in his harem, to get more of the, like, I love a good harem anime, and, like, I get it. But, for the love of God, can his journey be over? Or can they have peace? Or why is it now that, like, oh, so we're just, you know, like, the first season, if this is the first season, is all about just spreading happiness and making sure all of the kingdoms are good and are tying into each other really well. Now, all of a sudden, it's journeying to find these mystical things in the sky. Okay, the first thing, like, he meets is basically an automaton who, like, is wearing underwear. And then she's added to his harem. And basically one of the twins then kisses him and admits her feelings. And it's like, oh, I didn't see that coming like 5 miles away. In fact, I didn't see this coming after episode 2. So the endings are these kind of blips between each season. Really don't make me want to watch the rest of them. Or it makes me question what the snap. Like for Sayuki Reloaded Blast. It really made me not want to catch up on all of the series before it, or even the ones further it. And that's the thing, it's like, I want to watch Sayuki, there's like 50 of these Sayukis, stuff like that. There's a lot of them. But I really wanted to watch it. Now that I see this one, I'm like, all you did was get new voice actors and there was an action scene. So, I posed this question, and you can leave it in the comment section below if you've noticed this with a few of the anime seasons, which, like I said, I've seen it in 3. I'm not wanting to watch the rest of the list of anime that I need to watch. But have you noticed that either their end episode or their episode before they transition into the second season, was it worth it? Is it even... What did you think of the endings of these animes? And any or all of them. It can either be in the Japanese or in the English. Whatever you want, you tell me about it. But I felt like these endings were lackluster this fall. So, is it just fall? Is there only really good anime during the summer and winter? I don't know. But let me tell you this. There's a few of them that I don't like so far. Anyway, I hope that you've been having a wonderful day. If you want to follow me on Twitter or Facebook, the links are down below. And if you would like to like this video, or even if you enjoyed something like this more, definitely tell me and like down below. I hope that you've been having a very wonderful, wonderful day. Wolfy-Chan out. Bye.